Honestly, you didn't know that Mary Kay was a multi-level marketing company? Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Karen and I am a micro influencer on Instagram, and I also post content here on YouTube, mainly about multi-level marketing companies and pyramid schemes, and basically informing or educating people about the deceptive tactics that these MLM companies use to attract more people into joining the business. So today, in order to start a fresh page, a brand new topic, we are going to be talking about a new MLM company. You've probably heard of it or you've seen it around. It is very kind of impossible not to know about this company. But we're going to talk today about Mary Kay. Yes, if you did not know, yes, let me confirm to you that Mary Kay is indeed an MLM company, a pyramid scheme, a multi-level marketing company. So with that being said, today we're going to learn about what's Mary Kay, why people join the business, and what things do MLM people that join Mary Kay have to do or agree to do in order to be part of the whole I am my own boss because I sell Mary Kay products. So let's dig in. So before we start talking about Mary Kay in very much detail, let me just give you a little bit of background. So basically, Mary Kay is a direct selling company, also known as multi-level marketing company, network selling, MLM. And it was basically founded in 1963 with a, if you didn't know, Mary Kay has a wide variety of makeup, skincare products, and fragrances, meaning perfumes for both men and women. And Mary Kay has established over the years their operations throughout the whole world. And right now they operate in 32 countries, including Latin America. So Mary Kay has been around for a really long time. They have been able to expand their operations throughout the entire world, and it's one of those MLM companies that have been around since way back when, even before I was a kid. It's just one of those companies that people have heard a lot about, but they don't know that it is an MLM company. And we only know this because now we have been giving the importance to talk about MLM companies and how dangerous it is to join one, or what are the potential benefits that you can gain from joining an MLM. And so because Mary Kay is an MLM company, they, in their website, they have this mission. So their mission, and this is how you know that Mary Kay is an MLM company, because Mary Kay doesn't really care about selling products. I mean, they do care because that's how they generate revenue. But in their mission, in their website, it's very interesting to me that they say that their mission is to enrich the lives of women and their families around the world. So that just quickly gave me the impression, gave me the idea, the certainty that Mary Kay is indeed an MLM company, because all they care about is recruiting people. They care about more women, especially, to join the team, to become independent contractors with Mary Kay to sell these various products that they have available. And therefore, because we probably had family members, friends who have bought Mary Kay products, or that have been independent beauty consultants with Mary Kay once in their life at least. It's important that we analyze the contract. What does that contract says? Every person that joins Mary Kay as a business has to sign and agree to in order to do the Mary Kay business. So let's see. Let's analyze the Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant Agreement point by point, and let's just see what good things and bad things we can come up and debunk about Mary Kay in particular. So in order to become a Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant, the first thing you have to do is you have to complete a form. And in that form, basically, it has like 4 parts. The first part, you have to put in your basic contact details, your name, your address, your license number, your social security number, which is super important for tax purposes, all that good stuff. And then right at the middle, towards the middle of the form, it asks you to display or to expose the relationship that you have with a significant other. If you have a husband, if you have a boyfriend, because the thing with MLM companies is that they don't want you and your significant other or anybody living in your home in the same household to be independent beauty consultants with the same company. So, I mean, I'm not entirely sure what that is, but in my belief is that MLM companies try to avoid different people from the same household to generate so much money that they, in fact, at some point or potentially become rich from the MLM company. So they're just trying to, avoid one household to become rich or one entire family to become rich off of one single MLM company. So you do have to say, if you have a husband or significant other, you do have to say who that person is, so that later down the road, if that significant other decides to also do the Mary Kay business, Mary Kay can review further and approve or not approve or whatever it is they do in that case. I'm not entirely sure. But also towards the bottom of the form, you also have, and this is another key point of MLM companies. This is how you know that Mary Kay is an MLM company, because they ask you to add the name of a current beauty consultant. What does this mean? This basically means that if you want to join the Mary Kay business, on that form you have to add the name of the person that pitched, that told you about the idea of becoming a beauty consultant with Mary Kay. You cannot just go to Mary Kay and say, hey, I want to do the business. How can I start? Well, yeah, they're going to tell you how to start it, but they are going to tell you who told you about the opportunity, because you do have to write that person's name. Because the whole point of MLM companies, of pyramid scheme companies, is that your activities, your transactions have to benefit someone at the top. Has to benefit somebody on top of you. So whatever products you buy, whatever money that you earn from the MLM company, the person above you is going to benefit even more. So that's why you cannot go on a Mary Kay website or any other MLM company website to just go purchase products, put them in your cart, pay for it, and that's it, you're done. No. When you go to the website, you have to also add the name of a beauty consultant that told you about the products of Mary Kay, that basically spoke with you about how great the products are. So, that's the whole thing that I really don't like about MLMs, because why can't I just buy the products? Why can't I just go into the web page, select the products that I want to buy, pay full price for it, get them in the mail, use them, and I don't want to talk to anybody related to the business? Why do I have to have my purchases benefit somebody else that is basically doing nothing for me? You know what I mean? It would be a very different story if I actually had a business partnership with someone else and we can split the cost, we can split the commissions that we earn from selling various products. But that's not the case with MLM. You just, whatever you do, whatever commission you earn, someone on top of you earns even more, because that's how it works. That's why it's called a pyramid scheme. Now, at the very, very bottom of the form, it asks you to select your starter kit. Another key important point of how to determine if a company is an MLM company, because every single MLM company requires that you buy a certain starter kit, an initial kit, a pack of products. Because the whole point of an MLM company is that there's a product associated with the business, and you first have to use the products in order to become acquainted with the products, see how they work on you, and potentially you're able to share that same experience with other people to either use the products or join the business as well. So you cannot join the business until you buy that starter kit. And that starter kit, at the bottom of the form, you have to select your skin type, your skin color, and all that good stuff, so that Mary Kay can send you the starter kit and you start using it, and you just take your business from there. You just start. But before you even start the business, on the back of the form that you have to complete, there is a 2-page terms and conditions, also known as the agreement, which they call the Independent Beauty Consultant Agreement, And basically just list a whole bunch of terms and conditions that you, as an independent beauty consultant, if you want to become one, you have to agree to every single one of those, sign it, and send it to them before they can approve you as a Mary Kay business consultant. So let's just dig in and let's just go one by one through those points on the contract, and let's see what we can learn from them. And for that, because I'm going to be looking at the screen a lot, I'm going to be using my anti-blue light glasses, which basically they just kind of block the blue light coming from the digital screens from my iPad, and it's just good to protect your eyes. I've been on the screen for a really long time. And if you want to get them, if you think you need them, you can, I'm going to put the link down in the description of this video if you want to purchase them on your own. They're pretty cheap on Amazon, and they're very good so far. So let's just go in. The first part of the contract talks about the independent beauty consultant agrees. This part basically talks about the things that you, as the independent beauty consultant, as the person that's going to do the business, has to agree to. And basically there are 10 things that you have to agree to. Now let's read one by one. The first one here says that you have to agree to promote and sell Mary Kay products to ultimate consumers and not to sell or display those products in retail sales or service establishments. So what does this mean? Well, this basically just means that Mary Kay doesn't want you to be displaying their products in public places. They don't want you to be displaying them in establishments, in service locations, in retail stores. So let's say you have a friend that has a store or has a beauty salon, and you ask that friend for a favor to put your products or your business card, let's say, or your contact details at that salon, so that people become curious and casually start asking questions about what is Mary Kay, what is it good for, what are the products, and then you can start basically casually building relationships with people to be able, so that those people, those clients, those customers can buy products off of you. You can't do that. You cannot display products on establishments, on retail stores. You can't do that. But what you can do, what Mary Kay wants you to do, is that you have to contact people that you know, or build relationships. You have to build one-on-one relationships with people, pitch the idea of the business, or pitch the idea of how good the products are based on your experience and how good it will be for them. And that's how basically you're going to encourage other people to buy Mary Kay products. But Mary Kay doesn't want you putting the products in any specific establishments, because they don't do that themselves. So why are they going to allow you to do it? Now, the second point says here that you also have to agree to provide each consumer with the written Mary Kay satisfaction guarantee and to promptly honor it upon request. I understand that Mary Kay Inc., the company, sponsors a complete satisfaction or money-back guarantee as to each Mary Kay product sold by me to a customer. So this basically means that you have to sell, or you have to tell the customer about Mary Kay, how the products work, but before they even buy the products, before they agree that they're going to buy the products, you have to tell them, hey, Mary Kay has a 30-day back guarantee. So if you don't like the products, you have 30 days to return them. That's great. I absolutely love companies, especially online, like fashion and clothing stores, that have return policies, because what if I don't like something? I need to return it. So, but here's the thing with MLMs. Even though they do say that they have a 30-day back guarantee, usually what they do is that they only return you the money that you're entitled to, and they subtract the shipping costs. So let's say you made a $100 purchase of products and the shipping was $25, they're only going to return to you $75, because they have to keep the shipping costs. They cannot lose money, because oftentimes they probably have cases in which people just order things just to order things, or just to try them out for 1 or 2 days and then return the products and get their money back. So in order to basically have a balance between orders and how much revenue Mary Kay loses, they have to at least keep the shipping costs. It doesn't explicitly say here that they do keep it, but in most cases MLMs do that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Now, the third point says here that you also have to agree to maintain the highest standards of integrity, honesty, and responsibility in dealings with the company, customers, and other beauty consultants, to present Mary Kay products in a truthful and sincere manner, and hold the company harmless from damages resulting from misrepresentations by me. So basically, Mary Kay is just telling you here, hey, you're a beauty consultant, and we know that you have to sell products that you're eager to make money off of, recruiting more people or selling the products, but you do have to make sure that you tell the customers the truth about the products. This is good for this is good for that, this is not good for this, but this is good for that. This may give you an allergy if you have allergies to this or that. Like, you have to be very, very detailed about the products and the ingredients and all that stuff. Yes, it's not your 100% responsibility to avoid people from getting probably allergies from the products, because that's a very personal thing for each specific person, but you do have to explain in a lot of detail what is the product good for, so that people can make informative decisions as to which products they're going to buy, which products are best for them. So you do need to have some sort of truth, some sort of sincerity when you're talking about the products to other people. Now, point number 4 says here that you also have to agree to protect the Mary Kay trademark and trade name by obtaining the company's written permission prior to my use in any advertising, included but not limited to the internet or literature other than company published material. I understand that display or sell of Mary Kay products in or to public, retail, or service establishments of any kind, including internet, retail, or auction sites, is prohibited under the terms of this agreement, and this obligation survives the termination of this agreement. Okay, blah, blah, blah. What is Mary Kay telling us here in simple words? Basically, it's pretty straightforward. They just don't want you, Mary Kay doesn't want you to be using the logo however you want. Mary Kay has very specific publications and materials that you need to use in order to provide people to get to know the products. You cannot just go on your own and create pages and pages with the Mary Kay logo for yourself, for your own use, to distribute to other people. Mary Kay has done that work for you. You just have to use what they have on their website and what they provide you personally as a beauty consultant. Now, the next point number 5, says that you also have to agree that as an independent contractor to assume sole liability for all self-employment, Social Security, income taxes, and other reports required by my activities as an independent beauty consultant, and to abide by all federal, state, and local laws governing my Mary Kay business. So Mary Kay is just telling you here, hey, you are an independent beauty consultant and you are considered a self-employed person. You're not an employee. You have no other relationship with Mary Kay other than that Mary Kay has basically agreed that you are going to be an independent beauty consultant. So that means that you're just totally responsible for your own actions, the things that you say, either oral or verbal or written ways. You also, here's the more important part about independent beauty contractors, is that Mary Kay at the end of the year is going to provide you with a form, a 1099 form, in which they are going to say how much money you earn for the year. That form, you have to take it to your accountant. Your accountant is going to tell you how much money you have to pay back the IRS for taxes. This is very important because the whole point of you joining an MLM is that you believe that you can make money fast by staying at home, by having financial freedom, by having freedom of time, while operating your own business, and at the same time being able to take care of your family if you have one, or being able to have the freedom to take vacations whenever you want. That's all great, but you don't want to jeopardize that kind of freedom that you supposedly wanted to have because you don't pay your taxes. Trust me, if you don't pay your taxes, the IRS is going to find you anywhere. They are going to find you, and you don't want to be in trouble with Mary Kay and with the IRS at the same time, because you're just going to lose everything that you've been dreaming of, everything you've been working for. So just work for Mary Kay as a beauty consultant, but pay your taxes as well. Now, point number 6 here says that you also have to agree to purchase the starter kit and all Mary Kay products only from company. All orders submitted to company should be accompanied by cash, credit card, charge, cashier's or certified check, or money order made payable to the order of Mary Kay Inc. for the full amount due. I understand that all orders are subject to acceptance by company and the terms of this agreement. So Medicaid is just telling you here, hey, we've been around for a very long time, and we're going to stick to the payment methods that have worked for us for years. And you can pay any purchases that you want to make via the company, with check, credit card, money order, cash if you want to. But none of that modern stuff, applications that we've been using, Cash App, Quick Pay, etc., none of that stuff. Like, they're going to stick to the things that have worked for them, and that's about it. Now, point number 7 also says here that you also have to agree that you are not a joint venture with or franchisee, partner, agent, or employee of the company. I have no power or authority to incur any debt, obligation, or liability on behalf of company. I understand that all beauty consultants, independent sales directors, and independent national sales directors are independent contractors and are subject to this provision. So, what is Mary Kay telling you here? Well, they're just telling you, hey, you're just a beauty consultant. Do not go out there saying that you are employed by Mary Kay or that you work for Mary Kay. That's not the case. They're telling you here, you're not a partner of Mary Kay, you're not a franchisee, you have no authority to do or make any decisions about Mary Kay businesses. So, you're just an independent person trying to promote our products and bring in more people on behalf of us. That's it. If anything, for Mary Kay, you're probably an influencer because you're trying to promote the products and tell other people about how great the business opportunity is, if it's really true, indeed great. But other than that, don't go out there saying that you're employed, that Mary Kay gives you any benefits, because it's not. In MLMs, you don't get any type of benefits as a normal employee of a corporate office will get. You don't get any dental, medical insurance, you don't get any life insurance, you don't get paid vacations, you don't get all the good stuff that people in regular corporate jobs would get. You have to afford your vacations, you have to afford your insurance through the money that you earn through bonuses and commissions in your business with Mary Kay, and that's pretty much how it works. Now, the next point number 8, says here that you also have to agree that when representing Mary Kay business opportunity, to do so in a truthful and sincere manner and ensure that any prospective beauty consultant recruited by me is the age of 18 years or older and receives education and materials related to a Mary Kay business upon submission of an independent beauty consultant agreement. So what does this mean? Well, this basically means that you must make sure that whoever you recruit, whoever you pitch the idea of joining the beauty independent consultant opportunity, you have to make sure that that person is legal of age. You have to make sure that that person is not a minor, because then Mary Kay and you will be in trouble with child labor laws. In a few cases, I've seen very, very young women join MLM companies and reaching very, very high levels within the company at the age of 18 and 19. That is just crazy. And the thing is that a few people believe once they finish their high school studies that it's a waste of time to go to college, to go to university. And that is best if they invest their time and their efforts into making themselves rich faster and quicker by joining an MLM opportunity. And a lot of people do that. And then some work. We know less than 1% of people are successful in MLMs, but the majority, within 6 months, they realize that it's just a trap, that it's just a pyramid scheme, that it's a scam, and that you don't really become financially free or successful in these companies. So things to keep in mind. Now, the next point number 9, says that you also have to agree that the company may release your name and your telephone number in response to a customer request for a beauty consultant in your area. So what does this mean? Remember, well, this relates to what I was saying earlier. You cannot just go on the Mary Kay website and put items on your shopping cart and check out. You have to add the name of someone, of a beauty consultant that pitched you the idea of buying the products or pitched you the idea of becoming a beauty consultant. And what happens is that if you don't know someone that does Mary Kay, what the system is going to do is that once you put in your zip code, the system is going to search for current beauty consultants in your area, and it's going to randomly assign you one. So basically, you're going to become part of someone's team that you don't even know. And you're going to have to be in contact with that person. I mean, what sense does that make? Why? Why can't I just buy the products like I was saying, check out, get them in the mail, use them, and never have to see you again? Like, I don't want to establish relationships with people that I don't know unless I really want to. I just want the products. Why do I have to be forced to buy products and have somebody else earn commissions based on the products that I just want to buy? Like, that makes no sense. If I want you to earn money from the products that I want to buy, I would give you permission, but don't force me to. And that's the whole thing about MLM companies. That's why I mean, I'm sure that a lot of MLM products are great, but it's just the whole concept. The whole concept behind other people sitting at their homes doing nothing and benefiting from customers that are just trying to buy products because they think they will be great to use. How is that, like, conceivable? But anyways, that's how MLM companies work. That's why it's called a pyramid scheme. But a lot of people don't understand the concept, and they're in denial, and they don't think it's a pyramid scheme, but it actually is. Now, the last point on here, on the first part 8 of the contract, says that you also have to agree or comply with any changes to the general terms and conditions of the independent beauty consultant agreement that may be made by the company. Company may change suggested retail prices, discounts, commissions, shipping and handling charges, contents rules, and active status requirements at any time up to 10 days prior written notice. Written notice may be given by posting notice on the company's website. What does this mean? Well, Mary Kay is just telling you here, hey, you're just a beauty consultant. You have no right to make any changes to the company. And if we need to change something tomorrow, we'll change it. And we're going to let you know within 10 days of that change. And if you like it, great. You can keep doing business with us. But if you don't like it, the door is open. You can leave. You're just an independent beauty consultant. You'll leave. Somebody else is going to come in. That's it. End of story. So Mary Kay and any other MLM companies, that's how they operate. They don't care about who comes and goes. They just care about the fact that they need this vicious cycle, this constant coming in and out of people, especially so that they can just sell or generate more revenue for themselves. And that's the whole point with MLM companies. You have no right to say, hey, this is really unfair for me and my team. Like, this doesn't benefit us at all. This decision that you're making is very unfair. You cannot go to Mary Kay and complain. That's the whole twisted thing about MLM companies. You cannot complain about anything because you have to agree to this. So by agreeing to this, you're saying you're not going to complain. But I'm sure there's a lot of people nowadays complaining about MLMs because there are things that are just not fair at all. But again, that's how MLMs work. Now, moving on to part B of the whole contract, which in this section talks about 4 things that Mary Kay agrees to do for you as the independent beauty consultant or for their customers. So let's say, what are the things that Mary Kay agrees to do for other people? The first thing here says, Mary Kay agrees that in exchange for beauty consultants' compliance with the terms and conditions set forth above, to sell to the beauty consultant items from the then current consultant order form, and to allow an active beauty consultant a discount from suggested retail prices on section 1 items from the COS. The discount should not apply to samplers, premiums, demonstrators, literature, or sales promotion items. So what does this mean? Well, this basically means that Mary Kay agrees that if you become a beauty consultant, they're going to grant you with a discount on the products that you buy. Now, that discount is not going to apply to any fees, any premiums that you have to pay, or anything else that you have to pay the company associated with you being active in the company to keep running your own independent beauty consultant business. The discount is only for products because that's what they agreed to do. That's basically the benefit that they give you for being a beauty consultant. Now, the second thing that Mary Kay agrees to do for you and for their customers is that they agree to pay beauty consultants with one or more active members a monthly personal team commission on all purchases of company products, excluding starter kits and sell aids, made by persons whom beauty consultant has personally recruited to become Mary Kay beauty consultants and who have been accepted by the company, with commission to be calculated and paid in accordance with the then current company published monthly personal team commission, scheduled for so long as both beauty consultant and team member are active, provided that commissions and bonuses on merchandise not sold at retail to ultimate consumers, which is subsequently returned from company repurchased pursuant to the agreement, may be charged back or deducted from commissions or other sums payable by the company to a beauty consultant. A consultant must be active and have one or more active team members in order to receive a monthly personal team commission. An independent beauty consultant is considered active in the month of minimum $200 wholesale section 1 product order is received by company and in the following 2 calendar months. Wow, that was a big agreement, a big part of the agreement from Mary Kay to you. But what are they saying here? So much words, but what are they really saying here? Well, they're saying that Mary Kay agrees to pay you as a beauty consultant on a monthly basis the commission that you're entitled to receive based on the products that you sell for that month. And you have to, in order for them to pay you your monthly bonuses and commissions, you have to have 2 things. One, you have to generate a $200 sales every month for 3 consecutive months. That's how you become or maintain yourself in active status within the company. And the second thing is that you have to have one person with the same title as you, independent beauty consultant, within your team, at least one. And as long as you have those 2 things, then Mary Kay is going to continue every month giving you your bonuses and commissions that you're entitled to. Now, Mary Kay does not give you commission for products that are returned. So if you have a customer that order $100 worth of products and they return the products, Mary Kay is not going to give you commission on that because the customer returned the products. Now, if they do give you commission and the customer return the products later, what Mary Kay is going to do is that they're going to deduct that money from the next payment cycle. So just keep that in mind, that just because you earn commissions this month doesn't necessarily mean that next month the customer is going to return the products and you're going to be taking away your commission that you earned for that previous month. Now, the third thing or item that Mary Kay agrees to do for you or for their customer is that there is no geographical territories or limits concerning sales or recruiting within the United States. Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Guam are imposed on beauty consultants. So basically, Mary Kay is telling you here, we have operations in 32 countries around the world. There is no limitation as to from where you can recruit people. You don't have to limit yourself to recruit people that only live where you live. So if you live in the United States, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to recruit people that only live in the United States. You can also go on Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, etc. And this is good because if you have a more expansive territory from which you can pull people to become part of your team, well, that could probably generate more sales. And not just more sales for you to earn more commissions, but more sales and revenue for Mary Kay. So in reality, this whole, we're operating 32 countries actually benefits a lot Mary Kay. So that's why they've been around for so long, because they just have had the time throughout since 1963 to be able to expand to these various countries. So that's good for you, but it's even more good for Mary Kay, the company itself. And the last point of the contract, the last thing that Mary Kay agrees to do for you or their customers, is that Mary Kay reserves the right of control or direction of beauty consultants' activities other than the right to question results. So basically, Mary Kay is telling you here, hey, we're not going to be monitoring you every day. We're not going to be on top of you like the FBI, trying to figure it out, your transactions, trying to figure it out, your daily activities. No. But if Mary Kay becomes suspicious, if Mary Kay thinks that you're doing something fraudulent, They are going to probably investigate a little more on you. They're probably going to want to chat with you and figure out what it is that's going on. And it's totally okay for them to do that because you're agreeing to it here. So with that being said, Mary Kay is a very old MLM company. It's been around for a long time. And we've basically learned here that, like any other MLM companies, you have to join as a beauty consultant, and the person at the top benefits much more than you. You also have to buy a starter kit to be able to start the business, and you earn bonuses and commissions based on the products that you sell or on the people that you recruit. Just like any other MLM company, Mary Kay has a pyramid scheme structure where the people at the top benefit much more than you. And if you're okay with joining a company that's set up this way, that's organized in this manner, go right ahead. But if you didn't know that Mary Kay was an MLM company and you were purchasing products from someone, or someone has told you about the opportunity but you just haven't been encouraged or trust enough to do it, then now you know that Mary Kay is an MLM company, and that if you do agree to do the business, this is the things that you have to keep in mind. I hope that this information has been super beneficial to you as it has been for me. It's enlightening. It's good to know what these MLM companies are all about. And I give a huge thanks to the person, one of my subscribers last week asked me to do a little research on Mary Kay, and here it is. I am putting content on the things that you want me to put content on. I truly appreciate you being a subscriber, you spending a little bit of your time every week to be able to inform yourself about MLM companies, or any MLM company in particular. If you have any other MLM company that you have a little bit of doubts about, or that you want me to research on, or that you don't necessarily know what it's all about, and you think it's an MLM company but you're not entirely sure, drop them down in the comments below and let me know which company you want me to do a little bit of research on. This is not going to be the last video about Mary Kay. On our next on our next video, we're going to continue talking about Mary Kay, because I'm pretty sure this is not everything we have to talk about here. So thank you for tuning in with me. I really appreciate your time, really appreciating that you tune in, and if you're new, make sure to subscribe so that you can keep ingesting more informative content about multi-level marketing companies. And if you have been lingering around here for a while and you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for, because this just is going to keep on getting more amazing, the content in here. This is just the beginning of training society to think about MLM companies for what they really are. So thank you, and I will see you guys on my next video.